Hello, this is Master Hughes. I'm in my office. And yes, I'm Buddhist. And yes, I'm a teacher. And yes, I've been Buddhist my whole life, for those of you that don't know me. Uh, and I'm going to talk about what I call a council of wisdom. And I've spent a good portion of my life wearing robes. Last 15 years, I've been in retreat, but still very active. We've come to a time in our country when collapse is close by. In fact, majority of the countries are in states of collapse right now. And here in Texas, shockingly, most recently, they tried to get a bill passed to force all schools to have the Ten Commandments in the school, which is unconstitutional. That has not been signed by the governor yet. I sort of doubt it will be. But my purpose was about the Council of Wisdom. Our government is massively corrupt. It has been for many, many years. I have had personal experiences with it. I'm very well aware of it. And a lot of people believe that a religion that believes in God will solve all the problems, such as putting the Ten Commandments in every school so that every child is forced to read them. And it's very, very obvious that religions that believe in God, and I say this without trying to harm anybody, but it's just simple truth, have failed. Our government is massively corrupt, and people believe that Christianity will save it, except Christianity is in decline now around the world and has never saved any government, and has in fact been involved in the death of a lot of people who did not believe in Christianity. That's the nature. And like I said, I'm not trying to be negative about Christianity. I'm trying to make a point. The nature of our government and what it's based on have failed. President Trump is trying to do his best to turn it around, but the corruption is so massive, it's way worse than almost any people know. I personally have seen it. I'm aware of what goes on because I've been involved in a lot through my lifetime. Until we make people aware that the only truth will be found in wisdom, things will not change. We cannot put forth concepts that be Christian and it'll stop all evil. It won't. Your own Bible says that. Or any of the other religions. You know, a council of wisdom is the only thing that has a chance of solving the problems of the world. And it won't be through beliefs in God or mystical beliefs. The world is in a state of collapse. People are literally enslaved in the United States. You can't buy a thing without having to give the government money. And yet people keep teaching illusions. You know, half the religious beliefs, and I would include Buddhism in some areas, have been infiltrated by government and others who seek to control it. And through religion, especially religious beliefs that believe in God, they control them and have for thousands of years. Same thing going on. People believe they pray and that the evil will leave our government. It's not going to happen. It never happened. It won't ever happen. Only until our government is reformed to have a council. Only until we understand wisdom will raise us higher. All right? People have been dumbed down severely through propaganda, through schools, anything to bring down our intellectual abilities so that we would not rise up to a higher level of spirituality. They're afraid of spirituality, spiritual beliefs that believe in a raising of consciousness, not a religious belief that believes in a God. Only when we raise our level of consciousness and put that in government and get rid of those people who enslave us will this country have a chance. Name all the religions you want that believe in God. None of them have saved any country. Now, this sounds very negative. I'm not being negative. I'm being truthful. And Buddhism in some areas has been infected with misbeliefs because they use religious beliefs to effect control over populations. Now, this may seem way off. I know a lot of you had never thought about this, but it's fact. I've been dealing with this for many years, a lifetime. You see me there at Sheraton, Long Island. I was there doing something for a big company. The reality is this. You know, we had Plato, we had Aristotle, we had Confucius, we had many other wise and intelligent people. Most of them found, believe it or not, their wisdom through drugs. The Buddha was the only one that did not find wisdom through drugs. He found it through thinking, through raising his consciousness. And until that happens, every single country in this world will be enslaved and continue to be enslaved by those who play the system and control us through media, through religious beliefs, through many ways. They're experts at control. I've been Buddhist my entire life. I'm a devout Buddhist. I have absolute understanding of truth what the Buddha taught. He always taught to raise our level of thinking and our consciousness, while other groups teach being subservient under a certain belief. And that's why they don't grow. That's why we're in this trouble right now. And wisdom tells me that our government has failed and is not working and it won't work. Now, having said that, I believe Trump is doing his best. I believe Trump has done a lot to try to stop evil, because I'm aware of some of the evil. I gave out alerts and warnings about the COVID shot immediately when it came out, and everything I have said was proven to be true. It's killed hundreds of thousands of people. Japan is now investigating it, the deaths caused by the COVID shot. And the government is still not able to do anything to the people who caused it. It was all planned. So, as a Buddhist, what I'm trying to say is, until we raise our level of consciousness, until we get leaders with a higher level of consciousness, until we clean out the deceptive and evil within our governments, it's just a matter of time that the country will collapse. Now, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Please don't troll me with comments. If you do agree with me, mention it. I have been lucky enough in my lifetime to meet a lot of higher level people. And I know they exist here. And so that's what it's going to take, because only wisdom, honesty, truth will save this country. Not making more laws, not stealing more money and giving it to other congressmen. None of that has worked, has it? Flying a religious flag. And there's several religions I can name. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It doesn't work. It never has. It's a deception. It's an illusion. Only when we raise our consciousness, our level of wisdom, and change how we think, will things change. This is Master Hughes. Thank you.